is the battlefield for our game of speed and strategy. These are the letters which lead to victory on Blockbusters. And here's the star of Blockbusters, Bill Cullen.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Hi there, players. Thank you. There you are. You are nice. Thank you kindly. Thank you all very much, and welcome to Blockbuster. You see, I really do wear trousers on this show. Bob Hilton's because I always stand back here, but I have to make that trip, and if I didn't have my pants on, I'd catch cold. Hi there. I wouldn't catch any fans, but I would catch cold. Good to have you at Blockbusters. You know, that's where we try to see if two heads are better than one. Started a brand new game because our Dennis twins left us last time, so we have a new family pair and a new solo player. First of all, say hello to our solo player, Jill Baldwin, who won game one and $500. Welcome back, Jill. You played a good game.
Thanks.
And you're playing against two very fine opponents, too. Very good.
Three.
Three. Yo, that's right. It is Juanita who's about to. No. Oh, no.
That's okay. She can have it.
I'm sorry about that.
That's
I just gave Katie's baby away there. I didn't do that.
She's having a heart attack.
Well, it's a lot less difficult than having. Never mind.
Yeah.
Jill, you are single. Am I right about that?
That's right.
And tell me anything else you want me to know here.
Well, I'm from Lake Tahoe, and I moved there originally to ski. And right now I'm working in one of the major hotels there, and I'll be going to college in the fall.
Oh, I wish you well. You have $500. That'll get you pretty far these days. Sure it will. We have a sister team here, Katie Thane and Juanita Johnson. Welcome, you two. Happy to have you back. Fun couple here. Juanita, you are the single of the two.
Yes, I am.
And what else do you want us to know?
I just like to play tennis. I love football, and I also like reading and collecting books.
Very good. Have any boyfriends or anything like that you want to talk about?
No, I don't want to talk about
All right. Perfectly all right with me now. Now, here's the married sister who, when her sister gives the wrong answer, is apt to thwack her one. Katie Thane. Welcome, Katie.
Thank you.
And you're the one that's about to have a baby. Not about to, but pretty soon.
Yes.
How long? I don't mean how long's the baby. I mean how long before the...
About 3.5 months.
3.5 months. Okay, we're happy to have you. When time was called last time, Jill had won game one and $500, and Katie and Juanita were going to try to tie it all up here. Now, there's our board. The white represents our family pair. They're to make a path from side to side, and the red, our solo player, to make a path top to bottom. You had answered correctly last, Jill, so it is your turn to select a letter. Where do you want to go?
S, please.
Letter S. Means the answer will begin with an S. Jill wants to score it, and Juanita and Katie, you want to block and tie this whole match up. Everybody ready? Here we go. What S is actress Gloria or a TV dinner maker? Yes, Juanita?
Swanson.
That's right. You got it. Pretty good. Yeah. Gloria Swanson or Swanson Foods. That's it. Well, look at the family pair there. They're beginning to make tracks. Where do you want to go, Juanita?
I think I'll take the A, please.
Okay, letter A. I see what you're doing. You're connecting there in the middle. A question coming. Everybody ready? What A are Steve, Fred, and Jill?
Alan.
Gracie. Alan is the right answer. Solo player. Our family pair is not blocked off completely. They can come in up top there. What do you want to do, Jill?
The letter U, please.
Letter U. Okay. Here comes a U question. You want to block, Katie and Juanita? What U is the railway that helped runaways... Katie?
Underground.
Yes. Underground is the right answer. I'll complete the question. Question was, what U is the railway that helped runaway slaves escape the South? Underground was the right answer. Katie comes up with it, and where to?
W.
Okay, letter W. You got a connection working in both directions up there. Here comes a W question. What W will, quote, gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger? Jill?
Wimpy.
Today. Wimpy is the answer. You got it. Where are you going?
N.
Letter N will not make the connection, but it'll get her closer. Here comes a question with an N answer. What N is the N in the international organization NATO? Katie.
Nations?
Nope. Complete now for Jill. What N is the N in the international organization NATO?
National?
Nope. North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Okay, we saved the N question there. Nobody has it charged against them. We've come up with another one. Everybody ready for an N?
Ready.
What N are singer Harrison or playwright Coward? Yes, Juanita?
Noel.
Noel is the right answer. The family pair gets in there. Family pair beginning to make a line. Where to?
I'm going to go to the O, please.
Okay, take care of that side of the board first. And of course, Jill, going to try to block. Question. What O was the hero of Eric Siegel's love story? Katie.
Oliver.
Oliver is the right answer. Family pair again. Juanita and Katie are only that close to tying this match up. Where are you going, Katie?
B.
And if you get the letter B, you win the game, and the match is tied at 1 game apiece. Here comes the B question. Ready? What B is a card game with bidding and... Katie for the game.
Bridge!
Bridge is the right answer. You did it. There you go. Family pair tied it all up at 1 game apiece. Katie, and the full question was what B is a card game with bidding and a dummy? Bridge was the answer. Katie, you did it. It's now family pair 1 game, solo player 1 game, and Juanita and Katie, in the process, you picked up $500.
Right. We said I can go to work now.
We
can go home now.
No, stay here because you might get more.
No.
We'll be back in just a moment. We got to earn that $500. We do it this way.
At BUZZR, we got game. Including Match Game, Supermarket Sweep, Super Password, Family Feud, and now BUZZR's got The Price is Right.
Come on down.
BUZZR, the home of game shows.
Pretty good. Jill starts out. As I say, we brought all 3 players in at one time because our twins, the Dennises, had retired. So Jill started out winning a game, and now Katie and Juanita have come back, and they've won a game, and the match is all tied up. And ladies, this is for it.
Okay.
Team who wins this one gets another $500 and a chance to go to Gold Run for an additional $5,000. So let's start this one. Everybody ready to go? We're going to start with the letter P, which you see blinking up there. Answer starts with a P. Ready with the buttons. What P were the people that Samson used his great strength to fight? Juanita's going to take a chance.
Yeah, Philistines.
Right, Philistines is the answer. Yes. Samson and the Philistines. Okay, who's the big one on the Bible? It's you, Katie, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a Bible expert. Juanita, what happened between you and the Philistines, Katie? No. All right. We got the family pair represented up there with one. And where are you going, Juanita?
I'm going to go to the S, please.
Letter S. Answer starts with S, and here comes a question. What S is March 20th, the first day? Katie?
Spring.
Of. Spring is the right answer. You got it. Family pair's on a run.
Let's go to G.
Okay. Everybody's going to G, including Jill, who's going to try to block. Question. What G has his portrait on the $50 bill? Juanita.
Grant.
Grant is the right answer, and the family pair again. Juanita is sitting in a very inadvantageous seat. If she gets the answer wrong, Katie hits her. If she gets it right, Jill hits her. So you're in a marvelous position there, Juanita.
I think I might have a shoulder and a hand there.
All right. Where do you want to go now?
I'm going to go to the N, please.
Okay, letter N. Question. What N is where you would find Duckwater, Nixon, or Las Vegas? Juanita.
Nevada.
Nevada is the right answer. I didn't know that. Duckwater and Nixon are both towns or cities, cities or towns in Nevada. I didn't know it either, but Las Vegas was a big help.
Yeah.
Well, now look where the family pair is on the board there. Where are you going, Juanita?
I'm going to go to the R, please.
And if you get it, you win game 2 in the match, another $500 and a shot at the big money. Jill, now or never. R question. Everybody ready? What R is the oldest president we ever elected? Jill.
Roosevelt?
Nope. I repeat it now for either Juanita or Katie. What R, and please do not help, what R is the oldest president we ever elected? Juanita?
Oh, God, I can't even
Katie? How quickly they forget.
I can't even remember.
Audience. Reagan. Now you see,
He's not
you see, Lincoln is older than Reagan if he were alive.
We
but
were
see, we're
thinking
talking
old. I mean, old, way back.
and George Washington would be older than any of them. But
You know, that's where our minds
he
were.
left. You see, no, we're only talking age when elected.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Don't yeah me like that. Okay, we're coming up with another R question. Family pair gets it, they win the shooting works. Here we come. Jill, you want to block again. What R is the type of music composed by Scott... Katie!
Ragtime!
Joplin. Ragtime is right, you won it all. Congratulations, Katie and Juanita, you did
Thank
it.
you.
We got jubilation going on over there. Jill, thank you. You did quite well. You won that first game handily. You have $500, and our thanks for being with us. Stay right there. Katie and Juanita, we're going to take some time out now and pick up some bucks. Then we're going to come back and give you two a shot at winning $5,000 additional on Gold Run. Don't go too far away. Back after this.
BUZZR birthday to actor and game show host John O'Hurley.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a good part of it now, Katie and Juanita. The nice thing about now is that you have won the match, and in so doing picked up $1,000. Right. Now you get a chance to expand that. You get shot at $5,000 additional dollars, and no matter how much you make, whether you make part or all of it, you know you're still in a game. Yeah. So that's the good part. Of course, $5,000 would be what you'd want to win, right? Yeah. All right, now, Katie, you're the captain, according to my dossier I've had handed down. Which of the two of you lovely ladies are going to come up here and do it?
I'm setting up the young brain this time.
Okay, right now, young brains, Juanita, come on over here. We're going to give you a chance at $5,000 additional dollars. Hi there, young brains. The pressure's on you, Juanita, huh?
It really is.
Okay, we're going to give you a little chance to rest and collect your thoughts while we tell everybody how this works. There's our gold run board over there. To make the big money, you start at the left side. You make a path connecting the gold to gold. If you miss or pass, we put up a block, and then you should be able, with a little luck and some knowledge, work your way around it, because the questions are not equally difficult. And if you should get blocked out, continue to ask for them anyway, because you pick up $100 for every right one.
I sure will do.
Okay, now we're going to put the clock up alongside you. There you are. You and the clock all together there. Now the clock will not begin until you tell me where you want to start. Good luck, Juanita.
Thank you. BL.
Okay, he sang If I Were King of the Forest.
Pass, AH.
Founded the New York Evening Post.
Oh, I can't think, my mind's going. HN.
A wrestling hold.
Oh. LB.
Made from frogs and snails and puppy dogs' tails.
Little boys.
Yeah.
ROTPS.
Zane Grey Tail.
Pass, EB.
Mike Stivick's mother-in-law.
Edith Bunker,
yes.
HT.
His slogan was the fair deal.
Oh. JA.
Played with a wicker basket.
I can't think anything. PM.
Of course, okay.
Yeah.
PM, we'll find it. He lost the case of the deadly verdict.
Perry Mason.
That's right.
WW.
City in Washington State. Oh. Well, boy, you got a lot of marks up there against you, have you not? Look out, here comes Katie after you now. Be careful. Be careful. Let me go over the ones you missed. You know, you ran into some tough questions there. He sang If I Were King of the Forest, BL. That was Bert Lahr. Bert Lahr. I must admit readily, I didn't know that either. AH founded the New York Evening Post. Alexander Hamilton. We don't think of him as that. And then after that was PM, I believe. He lost the case of the deadly verdict, Perry Mason. Yeah, you got that one right. I'm sorry about that. What was the other one? OHN, a wrestling hold. Half Nelson. Half Nelson was the one. And then there was the ROTPS, Zane Grey Tail, Riders of the Purple Sage, and WW, City in Washington State, Walla Walla. You didn't get a chance to answer that. HT, his slogan was the fair deal, Harry Truman. Harry Truman. And finally, JA, played with a wicker basket, a game highlight. You have $300 at $100 apiece, so that's $1,300. I'll go on back there and get comfortable. We're going to give you a chance to win some more. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Right now, a word for you.
Concentrate.
Juanita, as she left after that, it was a tough board that you hit up against there, Juanita. As she left, she said to Katie, next time I'm not going up there, you're going up there.
I'm not going anymore. No.
So you have a new solo player here. I will introduce Dale Allen Bales. Welcome, Dale.
Hi, thank
Good
you.
to have you.
How y'all doing?
All right, you know, I always talk about the psychology of playing a game and psyching your opponents. Dale, I don't think you'll have to do any psyching. I think they're psyching each other. Now you have two opponents that if they win, neither one want to come up to the board. But they'll decide. Dale, how are you and what do you do?
I'm outrageous, and right now I teach at the University of Southern California in the freshman writing program.
Oh, fine university.
I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, and I have to get that in.
Is USC, I don't believe, is USC the first teaching post university you've had?
No, I'm a former teaching instructor in the Department of Media Arts at the University of South Carolina, and before that I was a saloon keeper, and before that, for 7 years, I was a traveling sales poet for the South Carolina Arts Commission and the National Endowment.
You've had a very rounded existence.
I hope that's just the beginning of it.
Well, I do too. And
I just turned 40 about 2 weeks ago, and if life begins at 40, I'm ready for it.
Okay. I've been told too that life begins at 40. I'm just sorry I missed it when it happened.
I don't think you've missed much else.
I don't think I have. I've been in a lot, had a lot of fun. Dale, you know how the game is played?
Indeed.
You know Juanita and Katie. Of course, our players all get to know each other before they get on because they spend a lot of time together waiting to go on. Thereby, they are all previously acquainted. Everybody ready now?
We're ready.
Okay, good luck to all. We're going to start this board, the M letter there, which means an M answer. So, Dale, they have a little momentum. They've been up here hitting that button, so all I can say to you is the moment you think you know. Here we go. What M is a plaid wool coat or a city in Michigan? Yes, Juanita?
Mohair?
No. I repeat it for you now, Dale. Take a guess at it. What M is a plaid wool coat or a city in Michigan? Mackinac. Mackinac. Mackinac, Michigan, and the Mackinac coat. Okay.
Sweater.
I guess maybe some Mackinacs are mohair, but we were looking for...
It was an answer.
Okay, another M answer for you. Everybody ready? What M are there 1,000 of in a meter? Katie.
Millimeters.
Millimeter is right, Katie, and you score first. Family pair on the way there. Family pair represented by the white marks, trying to make the side-to-side connection. Katie?
W.
Letter W. Okay. What W does Dolly Parton have over 300 of? Juanita?
Wig.
Wigs is the right answer. There you go. Okay, Dale, now you got to buzz in there. They're quick on that button. Where are you going, Juanita?
I'm going to go to the H, please.
Okay, they're working right across. Confident competitors. Here's a question. What H are Patty and William Randolph? Katie.
Hearst.
Hearst is the right answer. I noticed that Dale has had the last several answers. He's just been a nanosecond behind and hitting the button there. Score. There you see it. Family pair have 3 marks up there. There are 2 from a connection. And we'll be back to pick it up in a moment. But right now I've got some of this sort of business. Below the line stuff.
Tell us about it.
Dale Allen Bales, Katie Thane, and Juanita Johnson. Time's about up. We'll pick it up tomorrow right here, okay? I would like at this moment to say hello to a lot of people in Gary Moore's old hometown. Television station WBAL has joined the group broadcasting our show. Thank you, WBAL, and hello to everyone in Baltimore. Dale, Juanita, Katie, see you all again next time.
Okay.
We'll pick it up right here and see who does some winning. Thank you, and join us again next time on Blockbusters. Goodbye.
Some of our contestants will receive Pledge gives your furniture a clean, clear, more beautiful shine. Try Pledge brings out the beauty every time you dust. And Lipton Noodles and Sauce, the delicious side dish that helps simple dishes become hot and satisfying meals and takes just 7 minutes to prepare. And no more vacuuming. From now on, it's electric brooming with the Deluxe 3-Speed Regina electric broom. Makes cleaning a breeze. It's a great gift. Treat yourself. And Stress Tab 600 with iron, high-potency vitamin formula, concentrating on vitamins the body doesn't store. Stress Tab 600 with iron. And Brock's old-fashioned candy store taste. Pure, real chocolate, fresh, good-tasting ingredients. Brock's the candy store candy. And a representative of our studio audience will receive Vitamix stainless steel 3-minute bread maker and home yogurt factory that juices without waste, cooks without burning, freezes instant ice cream, and offers 800 other recipes. This is Bob Hilton speaking for Blockbusters, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.